it was the most high school thing I think I've ever experienced because my high school was so tiny.
Mm-hmm.
That's good, Steven. That's a thumbs up from. Well, no, it stopped.
No, what?
Well,
Really?
well, no, hold on. We're back, baby. That's a thumbs
Hell
up.
yes.
Mow that lawn. Go.
Okay.
Mow it.
I figured out how to turn it on, and I drove it a little.
All right, great. Mow it. Go.
Hell yeah. So yeah, what direction are you gonna go in?
Yeah, what's the plan here? How are you gonna
freestyling it?
Freestyle.
You going
The first time I've ever done this long.
zigzag? Where you going?
Incredible. Steven, is this how it works? Is this how it goes? Yeah, baby. This is it.
It's quieter than I was expecting.
That's good. A nice chill lawnmower. We need more of those.
Sort of a lo-fi lawnmower to listen and relax to.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what this
That's exactly what it is. Look at that crisp line, though.
Yeah. But I still see some... Oh, maybe that's just like them falling over. You gotta like... How do you get those off? Also, with the thing in the top left corner, you see that like mini tree? Does Steven just drive over that, or do they have to cut it?
I think they have to pick up the lawnmower and put it on top of the stump.
Oh,
and then
God,
the blade will like kind of chew through it.
Yeah, that could be a good strategy. I feel like I would be too scared to do that one.
Is it because of the potential for the metal blades to kind of explode?
To explode, to crash, to
what
for the plant to fight back?
Sure.
You don't want
this
any
is
of that.
Great. Steven, you're doing so good. I don't know if you can hear us, but this is great.
I can kind of hear you.
I don't know if they can either. But yeah, I see like a solid square.
Yeah, there's a good square of grass that used to be there, and Steven's about to get to just in a couple of minutes. They're gonna get to the Bugs Life land, and much like real Disney, they will raise it, burn it to the ground to create something new, create something better.
Let's have an F in the chat for some of that grass.
F in the chat for some of that grass. We're getting close. Flick's about to fucking eat it, folks.
Oh, those bugs.
Yeah, they at Disneyland they tore down Bugs Life, put up Avengers Land. Don't it all seem to go, you know?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
When did they do that? I don't know my Disney.
Avengers Land opens on the 4th of June. They started construction last year.
Oh wait, so Bugs Life was there since up to last year?
Yes. California Adventure is so fucking sick, Funke. If we have time, I will. Now, Steven, did it break?
No.
Ooh.
I'm moving the laptop a little bit closer to me now, so that my
I
Bluetooth doesn't cut out your guys' conversation.
I see. We're talking about the Bugs Life that you're about to end and B the movie.
Yeah, the Bugs Lives I'm about to end.
Yeah. But yeah, we're California Adventure is so fucking sick. If you want to just like hear me go on for hours, Funke, about Disneyland Resort, I can do this for you. Oh my god,
well,
it's ending.
That's crisp though. Those are some lines.
That's crisp. That's a crisp fade. A barber would be honored. Oh my god, yeah, baby.
This is satisfying.
Oh, when Merritt was young, Top Gear definitely was huge in Universal Studios.
Oh yeah, it used to be called Top Gun, but now it's called Flight Deck. I didn't notice that. Yeah, but that place has been running for time. Canada's Wonderland.
Damn, shouts to Canada's Wonderland.
Shout out.
Fucking. Oh, there it goes. We're good.
Hey.
Steven, while you're here and can hear us, can you tell us some of the specs on this lawnmower?
Sure can, Vicky. We're looking at a Ego Power Plus self-propelled power arc lithium battery.
Okay.
Quick adjust lever. Gotta have that.
Gotta have that. How many horses this baby's got?
It says 21 inch, so a very small horse.
A very small horse, really tiny horse.
Yeah.
That's huge.
But it gets the job done.
Not, but it gets the job done, yeah.
Yeah. Got a handle up here because it folds up, see? And I'm not gonna do that because that shuts it off.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
It's got 2 front-facing lights for.
Ooh.
Oh, so you can mow in the dark. That's good.
I thought about
Can you repurpose that battery for anything else? Like, can you attach that to a drill from the same brand or the same company and have just an unbelievable amount of power as you mount your television?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, wow. But I would love to see a nighttime lawn mowing stream as well with the lights on.
Yeah. This is an incredible shot. Why aren't we on the front page?
Twitch, come on.
Twitch is oppressing us right now because we're not on the front page.
Let's get it trending. Lawn mowing?
This is more interesting than any GTA 5 stream that's happening right now.
That's true.
So I walked out of Bluetooth range, meaning that I don't know if anybody heard what you just said.
Oh, I don't know. What did THQ say?
What did you pick up?
Nikki asked if I had another thing that the battery would work on, and the answer is this thing.
Darth Maul's lightsaber.
Darth Maul's lightsaber. It's powered by the 21-inch horse inside of my lawnmower. That's a weed whacker.
Oh.
That's a weed whacker. Oh shit!
Yeah?
I was gonna say you should get a weed whacker. Go to the far the far corner. You see those fucking guys over there?
Take them out.
Fucking take them out. Take the shot, Steven. Yeah.
3 of them top left
by the driveway.
Yeah.
Top left.
I think those are supposed to be like flowers that will grow.
No. Take them out. They look like weeds. Take them out.
What if I move in and around them with the weed whacker?
No. Take them out. Take the shot. Take them out.
No, I didn't know they were plants.
If they're plants, I guess leave them alive.
I don't know. I didn't ask when I bought the house.
What is a plant if not a strong weed?
That's true. All plants are
a resilient one.
I think I'm gonna try up in the front now.
Yeah. Crush it, and the rest of those bug lives, you know.
Yeah. I want to make sure that they can't reproduce, you know, and like.
Yeah, exactly. Salt the earth.
Before I do that, I might try to make it so that the audio comes out of the thing so that people can hear it, and that I hear you through my phone.
Sure.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
I think what's going to actually happen if you do that, Steven, is that there's going to be an uncontrollable echo.
Oh.
So what if I just like deal with it?
Okay. Interesting.
Hopefully it doesn't spiral.
Maybe chat can tell us if you guys cut out when my Bluetooth cuts out or not, or if it still comes through.
I think we still come through when you can't hear us anymore.
Okay, that sounds good. Because that's all that matters. Nobody gives a shit if
Yeah.
I can hear you. Well,
I mean, I
care.
care.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, shouts to that person.
Yep.
They're live on TV. They know.
I didn't want to...
They're live on TV.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do that part.
Yeah, keep mowing.
Wow.
Oh, this is incredible. What do you think those tires made out of? Are those plastic or those what kind of compound do you think we got going? Oh shit! Oh fuck! I didn't even realize. Oh shit!
That's what they meant by the front.
Oh my god!
I thought we were already at the
Wow,
front.
I thought we were at the front already. I forgot they owned more.
We got a bev check. I'm drinking some lychee nectar.
Oh, hell yeah. I got water. I'm going to go get some bev after this.
Yes,
hey,
Steven needs water.
Steven need water. You know what's fucked up, Funke?
What's up?
Yesterday at noon, my today was empty. And then at noon 30, it became full. Fucked up how that go, huh?
I do know your day that never ended.
Yeah. So.
Is it lighter today? Please say yes.
Yeah. It's later than it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We have our meeting, and then we have the podcast, and then I think that's actually it. Oh, okay. And then we have Tuesday's stream, but it is lighter than yesterday.
Mm-hmm. We can do something fun and chill Tuesday stream.
Yes. Damn, look at that grass.
It's a
real before and after situation, you know?
We also have to talk about Steven's form here. They they've just picked up this lawnmower, but they know how to use it. Look at how they turn the curve around the tree. Not many people can make that turn.
Yeah.
But Steven just does it like they were born to do this.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people say they armchair lawn mow, right? And they sit in their home and they say, I could do that. But then if you put them in the situation, if you put them under the pressure, they can't finish.
They can't.
But Steven is one of those few, one of the rare ones that actually does have what it takes to make it professionally, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes throughout the season. This is Steven's first lawn mow at this location, so yeah, we'll see how they do at the night too when the lights have to come out on the lawnmower.
Sure,
but
we still have a couple of months to watch their development before the chill starts to set in. And I think what's going to be really interesting, what's going to be really important is when Steven decides to call the lawn a wash, right? Because we don't want them to waste their time in early or mid-September if it's gotten too cold too quickly, right?
Of course.
So
you're getting diminishing returns then.
Exactly. The power of the 21 horses, right, is going to be lost if it's just dirt down there.
Absolutely. So, another thing we have to think about is the future. Let's say a year down, 2 years. What if Steven is thinking about a garden in the front lawn? How does that affect the routes that you're taking? How does that affect the pre-planning, the pre-production of this show, of lawn mowing?
Yeah. And what if Steven grows tired of this lawnmower, right? Like, oh my God. What if this tool becomes not enough for them and they decide that they need to graduate to a riding lawnmower, perhaps?
Oh my gosh. I forgot about those. That would be fun. I think that would be incredible.
Nice... I'm not sure how big Steven's lawn is, but maybe they could get a small rideable lawnmower.
Yeah. Oh man, I would love that.
Yeah.
And with Steven's performance on this one right now, like I know they would crush it.
They would crush it. Absolutely.
Blackjack says, look forward to the away mowing games.
Yeah.
The
incredible thing about away games in this league, right, is that they pay you to do your craft.
It's
Steven,
wild
mid game. If you don't mind, if you have some time, can we do a mid round interview really quickly? How do you feel about your performance so far?
So far, feeling pretty good. Arms not too tired. That is, I think, one of the most important things to worry about on the physical, on the physicality.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what preparation? Very quickly. What preparation did you do prior to today to get yourself ready?
Oh yeah. So hey, thanks for asking that, Nikki. I definitely think about that a lot before I go on like a really difficult run like this. Kind of a chemical exfoliant, some CeraVe SA cleanser. On there.
Any SPF in your moisturizing phase?
Not in the moisturizing phase. That was a big mistake on my part last night. Honestly, if I'm spending any amount of time, I'm in the shade right now. That's tricky though. That'll trick you into thinking that you're safe when really you want some of the sunscreen. Unfortunately, I do not have any in this new home yet, but the engineering team is thinking that they'll probably have some ready by the time the next lap comes.
Hi, Steven. Funke from the Fanbyte Bugle. I have a question here.
Yeah.
So you, on the left side of the house, you said you wanted to kill all of the bugs while you're mowing. I just wanted to know if the bugs on the right side, do they get spared? Are they going to be desecrated as well? Just wondering.
Well, the bugs on the right side over here, I think they're a hardier bunch. They've definitely built up like better fortified defenses against the attack after watching what happened to their eastbound neighbors. Actually, that's south. So they're southbound neighbors. So I think I'm going to have a little bit trickier of a time, but you know, once I've put the fear in them, you know, I think that's all that really matters at the end of the day. That they know that they can't beat me, and that psychological victory is sort of the end of the whole thing, really. A lot of people don't, they discount that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And two questions before we let you go.
Yeah.
It looks like the environment has changed a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like the winds have picked up. There's some gusts, there's some leaves blowing from the trees that are on your property and from perhaps even 1 or 2 homes away. How are you going to adjust for this next lap?
Well, you see, the Ego Power Plus 21 horses has a self-propelled function, lever underneath that. Up until this point, I have been avoiding to conserve power for the second half. That sort of second burst of speed and torque can catch a lot of people off guard in the latter halves of a match. So I think that is now the time that I will pull it out and sort of renegotiate the state of play, as it were.
Sure.
And force my opponents, Grass, to sort of adjust to my strategy rather than the other way around.
Absolutely. And final question, what's that green thing?
Shrek.
Shrek. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for your time.
We don't want to hold you. Yeah.
Good luck in the back half of this event.
Thanks so much.
Ooh, so many dynamos ask, what gas to oil ratio are you using? This is all electric.
Yeah.
This is the electric league of lawn mowing right now. So no gas, no oil.
Progressed past the need. This wind is unbelievable. It is incredible to watch a master at work braving the elements.
Yeah.
And still getting it done. That's incredible. Look at this pass. Unbelievable. So many lives being ended unceremoniously. Incredible.
I really appreciate. I don't know how Steven's gonna do with this. There's a new obstacle on the lawn.
Yes. Look at that technique.
Wow.
Preparing them for what is coming, and then they make a pass.
Yeah. So Nikki, have you seen the object in the top right?
Yes. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, me neither, but I don't know if Steven does either. But it's going to be interesting to see how Steven navigates this one, because normally they go left, right, up, left, right, up, left, right, up. But there's going to be a stoppage there. So
yes. How are they going to get around that corner? Maybe we see them use the weed whacker to get some precision cuts around that box. And a lot of people in the chat, and I think I might agree, are wondering if Steven's going a little bit too quickly here. Because we're looking at our production capabilities are lacking now, but maybe in the future we'll be able to have an instant replay. But if we go back to the first segment, it seemed like Steven was able to get through the bugs life section of the course much cleaner.
In one little swoop.
Kind of in one pass. But I'm looking at the course here, and there's still remnants. It seems like there might still be bugs alive underneath that canopy that Steven was talking about earlier.
So yeah, this is actually
here we go, Steven. Wow, incredible work.
So no, I think I know what Steven's doing. This is a modern twist on a classic move. So a lot of people will do a slow start and kind of just try to go left, right. But Steven is kind of speeding through it to do another lap vertically.
Yes.
Try to get the cross, both angles. It is a stronger strategy in the late game, but early game, yeah, you do see more remnants of Bugs Life on the lawn.
Yeah. They're returning for another pass. Still kind of approaching it with a similar speed. One question that I do have for Steve. Oh, this is interesting. A
What's
back
going
and
on
forth.
here?
I've never seen this move before. Interesting.
I haven't either.
One thing I will ask Steven when they come back around for the next increment is what their plans are for the dirt-based segments of this course.
That's going to be an interesting advancement as well, because the left side of the house did not have this
Yes.
this environment. Oh, Steven's at the front now. Ooh.
Steven is at the front. Where do you think, Funky, the grass goes?
Where does the grass go after they mow it? Yeah.
Yes.
So this has been a talk among the industry for ages and ages, but it does seem like it just disappears. It after you cut it, it like fizzes away like when you kill a monster in an RPG. They're just gone.
It disappears.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat. Oh my God! Wow, another obstacle. A truck is making its way. Wow, incredible dodging skills from Steven here. That is incredible. That is incredible.
It takes a lot to focus on the grass and also your surroundings.
Yes. Yes, that is important.
There's a truck now, but there was a person earlier as well.
Yes. And Steven is going to have to constantly consider that if they let the self-automatic driving go unabated, right? It might pull them into traffic.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That is a abandoned.
Steven has found, is that a can? Wow.
Like tomato soup. We're unclear of what it is right now, but
we will have our field reporter come back and see if we can find out what that obstacle is as the truck leaves the driveway adjacent to Steven's home. And definitely they definitely dodge it. Yeah. Now, Steven, instead of placing the obstacle, the can, into their pocket, did opt to return it to the course. So now we're going to see if Steven will be able to avoid it, or if they will create a weapon made of sharp shrapnel that will harm them.
I hope not. They're picking something up.
Something else up.
2 items.
Perhaps a third. Maybe even a fourth. Wow, a fourth bespoke item.
So this
how are there so many? What is the crew chief doing that they are not maintaining the course properly before the match? Even while we have you, very quickly, please tell me about these obstacles that you have found in your home.
Coca-Cola. Yep. Chat, you're absolutely correct.
No, don't do that.
Oh my God.
Well, you see, these here, you hate to see this kind of disrespect done to the great game of mowing. It's what we have here is sort of a discarded beverage can from a brand that has not paid us, so fuck them. And the rest of this, I think, this looks like it might be some pull tab on a DVD, perhaps a discarded copy of MacGruber or Fast 5. No one's quite sure.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but it's probably one of those 2 motion pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, this kind of discoloration, you only get those on one of those 2 usually.
Yeah.
So I'll be taking care of that after a little bit. Personally, put it inside the discarded beverage can for right now. These, I think, are leftovers. These are leftovers from what is called, I don't know if this exists outside of the circuit, but what's called Cleanup Week. Here on
Cleanup Week.
Cleanup Week, yeah. It is basically a time of year, typically during the spring, where fellow performers will take their discarded and unused junk and bullshit and put it out on the curb in that sort of general direction.
Yeah.
And wait for a group of large men to come by and take it. But typically, an advanced strategy is to leave it out there about a week early, and then sort of scavengers who are in the vicinity, spectators, if you will come by and collect souvenirs of the performance.
Of course. Everyone is fighting for those scraps.
Oh, yes, absolutely. When I moved into this particular track, there was a lot of leftover wood and assorted other horse shit in my garage. And luckily, I moved in a couple weeks before cleanup week and was able to leave it out there where the cleanup crews were able to retrieve it safely. You know, it's very important to get it out of the way. Obstacles, even a small obstacle like this, can definitely lead to disaster in a performance like this.
Yeah.
But
Steven, I have a question.
Yeah.
About the green obstacle in the top right that we saw you maneuver around. We thought you were going to use a weed whacker for that, but you opted for the lawnmower itself. So I wanted to know, one, what the object was, and two, your thoughts going around it.
If you're describing the stationary green object over there, I think that's some form of power transformer. It's a technical device that is a bit of a necessary evil in the lawn mowing circuit. You need to have these for various safety precautions, for various utilities, for those on the track. They cannot be removed by traditional methods, so participants must train themselves to move around them. And with when you have a performer who's as experienced as I am, you can get a lot of work done with the more blunt instrument of the actual mower. The weed whacker will take a pass on the other side where there is a little bit of a little twig of some sort, sort of a twig-like protrusion.
You gotta take those down.
Yeah. Oh, of course. If you don't take them down now, the judge will dock you points later. So that is an important factor there. I will also be taking the weed whacker around the sort of tree line area there, and finally between the what I believe one of the commentators described as a big weeds over there.
Yeah.
So I have a second battery for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, Steven, I think as you, or I guess what I want to know, as you begin your second phase, the second phase of this race, how are you going to manage your power? But it seems like you have a second, am I correct in understanding, fully charged battery for this segment?
Fully charged battery, Nicholas, you bet. The engineering team, just a great group of guys. They definitely supplied me early on. It was a little bit give or take there at the beginning. We weren't sure due to the chip shortage that everybody knows about.
Sure.
I was going to get a weed whacker battery, but it came in at the last minute before the race began. We did test it ahead of time, so we believe it is safe. And I will be putting it to use now in sort of what is generally referred to as the cleanup sweep.
Yes.
The cleanup sweep, much shorter element than, oh, there goes a rabbit. Much shorter element than the actual big mow, as we call it in the business. That's sort of that's inside talk. But no less technical, no less dangerous.
Absolutely. I would actually argue that this is the more dangerous phase because there was more exposure to wire, to shrapnel. Steven, we're gonna let you get to it. Best of luck out there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for talking.
I have to go to my basement and get the battery.
Okay.
Of course. Wow, what a day already at the race. 29 minutes in officially. It's great to see something like this still going.
Yes. This is incredible.
About the chips, didn't realize that was everything, huh?
Yeah, it's all of it. So it turns out that literally every single thing is affected by the no chips. So the car, the lawnmower, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, all of it is kind of affected by the chips because we don't have any.
Yeah, it's been nice to see, especially since the lawn community has largely gone over electric in the past few years, that this is kind of an unheard of issue. We don't know how to move through this. Funk Uncle asks, how's Steven doing against the WR?
I think the splits, I don't actually think this is a timed segment. I'm not 100% sure. Steven has returned with the battery.
Awesome.
Incredible. Let's watch them place this chonky battery into the unit with a firm click. Oof. That seemed satisfying. And now they are holding it, becoming ready. This looks like a terrifying tool.
It definitely does.
I would be afraid of this.
Yeah,
there it goes. Holy shit.
There's only a little bit of a guard between you and the
oh my god.
Blade. And they are raising it in the air.
So high.
Wow. Like it is a kite, but it is not.
There it goes. Oh my god. Look at it go. There it's Steven's KD is high because of all of the bugs they've killed. And they're not dead. So I think oh, go ahead, please.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, were the blades spinning so quickly that I could only see the orange little things?
That is correct.
Wow.
The blade was spinning so fast and I think synced to the frame rate of the camera that it looked like there was only one weird blade. Funk is asking what brand Steven is using to mow the lawn. They are using, I think, an Ego brand set of tools here, a self-propelled lawnmower and this weed whacker. This is incredible.
Yeah, so Steven is off screen right now. We don't know what they're going at, but I know they're doing a good job with the they're going to Bugs Life Fair.
They're going to they're passing Bugs Life. They are going to the box. And let's see if we can get okay, they didn't like that angle. They're moving on to the tree. Oh, and now they are cleaning up the area around the tree, and that's going to be important. You're going to want to look at the left side of the screen here, folks. That's a crisp cut. That's a crisp cut. On the replay, you would be able to see that the grass is gone now. Mm-hmm. That is incredible.
This is the first time they're able to clean it since the shrapnel was moved off of the lawn prior to this. So it is nice to see them getting the final touches on the front part of the lawn. They did mention a twig, and I think I can see it behind the transformer.
Yes.
But it will be interesting to see how they approach that with the weed whacker.
The danger here, right, is that Steven hits that weed too close to the transformer, right? And then the either the transformer explodes, killing Steven immediately, or they break the weed whacker. So I think they are considering it, thinking about what they are going to do, how they're going to handle it before they actually take action.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. We have someone in chat. Hi, Renata. How are you doing? Famed lawnmower expert.
Ren. Why are you calling this a joke? This is sport. Steven.
Yeah.
Just taking it all in, considering their next move.
Resting it like a giant sword on their shoulder. I think Ren was calling us idiots because this is a much contested part of just the whole lawn mowing community. Most of the events are live, but because of the whole pandemic, everything, we've had to move online.
Right. Oh, wow. We're moving.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we're back over here. Steven, I think, is about to take a stab, a slash.
Of the top left?
At the plants in the top left. We're going to see what they end up doing here, but I'm pretty excited to see what happens.
Is incredible character development from our pro player Steven. This was something that they called plants at the start and said, no, I don't know, maybe they're gonna grow flowers. I don't want to. So it'd be interesting to see how they go just right back at it and attack these plants.
Absolutely. Our third commentator, Renata Price, has entered the call. Renata, are you there?
Hi, yeah, hello. I am kind of here. I can't actually see the footage. I've had to step away from the footage for.
I see. Mm-hmm. How do you think Steven's doing so far?
I think Steven's doing really excellently so far. I would say that the overall state of the lawn is good, is fine. I think
oh my God! I'm sorry. I do not mean to cut you off, but they are. It seems to be charging up. Oh my goodness! There they go, directly into the thick of it.
No way this hits.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. much like Uniqua and Pablo, Steven is making their way into the thick of it.
Damn.
This is incredible.
Their form here is really
Oh my god, no, it's fighting back.
A bit of turbulence.
Goodness.
No.
A lot of people forget
about
proper form is that you do have to wrangle the weed whacker like it is trying to kill you, because it is.
It is. It's a dangerous tool.
It's got a mind of its own. So
Steven is a master.
Steven did attack at it, but the plants seem to still be standing.
Yeah, I am a little bit confused as to what the goal there was. Because from my perspective, I would agree with you, Funky. It does seem as if those bugs are still life.
The bugs are still life. Rysesh says, into the thick and no healer. Yeah, so this is one of the solo runs. Steven does not have a pit crew with them this time. That may happen in the future. We don't know, but we do know Steven is a lone wolf mower. Yes. That's kind of their thing.
Yeah, only supported by a small engineering team that provides the tools. Steven likes to create a relationship with those tools, and that relationship cannot be sullied by the spirit of another. I am confused as to Steven's method here, because if I were Steven, I would kind of just try to go hog wild right on those branches.
Go for the direct attack.
But I think Steven must be seeing something that we can't from our perspective.
Yeah, because from this perspective, it looks like the lawnmower is doing a sort of hover hand around
exactly.
plant. But maybe that's all part of the strategy. It's for the
maybe they just see something that we can't.
Mm-hmm. And they're gone.
Yeah.
Were they bested by the plant?
Yeah, I hope they are okay. We again, because of the COVID protocols, do not have. I see a shadow.
Shadow. Oh my
Steven
God.
has returned. Wow, that's incredible. I was going to say that we do not have an on-lawn reporter because of COVID-19 protocols, but it is great to see that Steven is still out there, still whacking.
Definitely. And we also do not have crowds yet. We still don't have those. We did have one person earlier walk by.
Sure.
Have not seen a person since. I'm excited to see what the onlookers would say.
Steven is returning
to
the interview booth. Steven, as a Honda Element goes by on the road, how do you feel about your performance?
I like the little stone area here. Yeah, yes! Hell yeah!
This is incredible. Now we're truly watching the weeds get whacked.
This is awesome. So we did mention earlier the potential of a garden in the front, but it does look like this is the garden area.
Hi, I've returned. I'd like to. I've been. I took a step away. I've gone to my. I was in my remote filming location, commentary location, and now I am back in my my traditional setup. And one thing I would like to know about Steven and kind of their performance today is, I mean, we all know the greats of the sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Our Cal Wideblade Erickson,
Jimmy Grassclip.
Grassclip, Wayne Gretzky when he took that time off of hockey. And I've always thought that Steven's performance and their particular style was in the Gretzkian school. Yeah. And what we're seeing right now really lines up with that idea, because they're really just skimming the tops of shit, and like, and some of these are not actually being fully removed, and that is definitely within the Gretzkian school, who is more of a less of a remover and more of an actual more of a sculptor. He sculpted lawns instead of actually, devastating them. Like someone like a Cal Wideblade Erickson, who did actually do more damage to the lawn than anything. What Steven is doing is sculpting in the Gretzkian style.
Yeah, so this actually goes back to Steven's style as a lone wolf who kind of connects with the lawn. Sometimes they feel too much for the lawn. They don't want to cut everything down. They're like, this is nature. I like grass.
Yeah.
And they're kind of doing a moral battle with themselves. Oh, They just
wow.
hit one.
Wow.
Pure Funke, as you were saying to their connection with the environment they work with, they have seemingly ingested part of the lawn to better understand it, much like Andrew Lee Swan's character from the current season of Friends at the Table.
Absolutely.
That's right, Renata. Yeah, absolutely. You know, a lot of different performers out here, they do like to keep themselves at a remove from their opponent, but I say we're all in the sport for the love of the game, and we all have common ground together as a result. And so finding that common ground by ingesting my opponent definitely helps me sort of get a better feel for the sport itself rather than just the competitive spirit. I'm here for the love of the game, not for the competition.
Absolutely.
You know?
Right.
Absolutely.
Again, deeply within the Gretzkyan style.
Absolutely. Fanbyte Sports Arkansasian correspondent John Warren has entered the booth. John, what have you seen that you've liked from Steven's performance today?
Well, you know, I really appreciate Steven's dedication to footwear. Frankly, I think it's
absolutely
not really the kind of footwear you typically see during one of these events.
Some would actively say that they would discourage this kind of footwear when dealing with machinery that moves this quickly.
Yeah, sharp things, hard things, near the feet, near the legs, near the ankles. Yeah.
Sure. But I can tell you that when Steven was growing up, they decided they wanted to be different. They wanted to expose the leg, expose the heel, and just let it rip. And that was really
it's about connection. It's about being able to connect with the environment around them. If they can feel the plant brushing against their calf before the weed whacker thing also hits their calf and hurts very badly, they can understand the experience and the connection between there and their environment.
I have heard rumors that Steven actually doesn't wear sunscreen when they're mowing their lawn so that they can photosynthesize with the plants.
Wow, that's incredible. There's no better way to understand your sport than to fundamentally change the way you metabolize energy,
and also to hurt your body very badly. That was my experience with soccer, is that the more you hurt your body, the more connected you are to the sport. Steven?
Yes.
Thoughts?
All of that is extremely true. John, I think you actually very early on in that commentary there picked up on something that I think is very important. My fashion sense, much like my mowing capability, is based on the adage "let it rip," as I was first introduced to the concept of competitive lawn mowing by Beyblade. And
absolutely.
Yeah. As we all know,
as most of us were.
Yeah.
Beyblade gets you Beyblade, as we all know.
Exactly. On top of that, I think to go towards the photosynthesis point of view, that is why I ingest the plants, to become one with the plants, to then gain their powers for myself.
Which is a progression of the Gretzkyan school, which I would like to thank you for, because you've really shaken up the game, because originally it was just ingesting the plants, and the lack of sunscreen really connects you to the environment.
Oh yeah, Wayne Gretzky, as we all know, never went out without SPF 200. And I thought that was, as much as I respect the man, frankly, I thought that was cowardly.
Absolutely. I am literally always saying this about people who wear sunscreen, that they are cowards.
It was a huge problem also for the cleanup crew after, because he was kind of like a slime. He left
it was
trail
so big.
of sunscreen following behind him the whole time.
Yeah, they did have to squeeze him out of his hockey pads, which not a lot of people know.
Well, it also did
like a go-gurt.
It also did help with the amount of sunscreen, because it did allow him to skate over the lawn, which allowed him to get some speed technique that most people haven't had access to, really.
Absolutely.
Right. As we've established on previous Fanbyte programs, if you wear oil all over yourself, you move faster through water. So
you move faster through water.
Exactly.
And grass is the water of land, which I'm always saying.
Grass is the water of land, and the sunlight is the water of air. So if you're wearing sunscreen, you do move faster through sun. And I think that sort of handicap, it doesn't force us to our limits. And like I said, I'm in this for the will of the game, for exploring the game, for advancing the game, and nothing else. And I can't do that inside of a bubble,
Yeah, absolutely. And many people, especially in the wake of the 2008 Olympics, especially after Michael Phelps won 138 consecutive gold medals over the course of that games, they were confused as to whether or not it was his ability or the wetsuit that Speedo had made for the United States men's and women's swim teams. And I appreciate, honestly, your commitment to the spirit and the letter of the game as it was meant to be played.
It's kind of like you're shifting into an Attack on Titan-esque secondary form, which allows you to kind of better interact with your environment. I think that's an important part of this, because where Wayne Gretzky modified his environment through something like sunscreen, you have actually modified your biology in such a way as to better connect to the ground. It's a kind of biological performativity. Yeah.
Absolutely.
The greatest human growth hormone is human growth. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've always.
Wow, that's not a Sports Center top 10 moment. I don't know what is. Steven, I have a question. How close do you think you are to being done? Because I do have stuff to do.
I think this is it, Nicholas. I just wanted to give a quick post-performance update to the commentators, especially the new ones who were able to join us here towards the end. And I think after this debriefing, I'm going to sort of unpack and let the engineering team take over.
Absolutely. Well,
absolutely.
Steven,
amazing work out there
for your performance. This was incredible to watch. Do you know when you will be able to do this next? Has the engineering team told you when the field will return and be able to be played upon again?
Unfortunately, that is not something that we can accurately predict. The nature of the sport is somewhat devised by Mother Nature. Now, on that hand, people can follow me on Twitter at Steven Strum, as I will be able to use the photosensitive nature that I've developed here to organically determine how much sun is necessary to make it happen again.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Wow.
Of course.
Well, thank you so much, Steven, for this and your performance. It was incredible. It was a joy to watch, as it always is, and we will join you for the next broadcast.
Thank you so much. I'll bring the stream down just in a moment here, and thank you all for being here. Thank you for the love of the game, and
thank you.
I'm just happy.
Thank you for an excellent performance. Thank you for a truly excellent performance.
Talk to you later.
Let's kick it over to Sports Center, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.